keep this short and quick. I had a video intro planned and I recorded it on Monday. It is now Friday, and guess what? The intro never saved. I'm really upset, but that's aside the point. I'm going on a trip out of the country for a week, and I'm going to record not the entire process, but essentially the entire process. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to just show the process of going there, what I do there, and what I do on the way back. I probably won't record everything, of course, but I'm definitely going to record some bits, because I think they're definitely going to be fun to watch. But I had the thing in the intro that I was going to say where I was going to do a little funny YouTube transition, as I've so called them in the past. So with that, I will say I'm going to snap my fingers and I'm going to be on the process of going to the airport. Hello, it's now 2 in the morning. Let's go have some coffee. And now all we have to do is drive to the airport, so let's get on our way. We will soon be departing from this location to the airport. Off we go. We have arrived at the airport. In we go. We're getting our bags weighed at the moment, and after that we should go through security and then onto the plane. It's 4:30 in the morning, yet there's still over like 300 people here. This is baffling. Here we go.
Please stand clear of doors.
We're going. And now we're just waiting to board. Big plane? On the plane.
Welcome aboard American Flight 2170.
Elastic band over your head.
Down and one more to go. I love these things. See, we took a connecting flight, so now we're boarding at the moment to another flight to finally go to our destination. And on to the second flight we go. We have arrived. And we have arrived at the hotel.
You know, I'm looking here. This seems like a car I would drive.
Oh my goodness!
The big plane! Time to start day one. We're getting some food to start things off for the moment. That is, if we can find out where to go. This entire place is like a maze because I don't know how large the place is, but needless to say, it is giant. Oh no, actually, I just realized it's 5.25 million square feet. Now that's not like just buildings, that's like the entirety of the land over that amount of space, but let's go conservatively and say it's a quarter of that. That's still 1 million square feet of building. We have now eaten and we are on our way to a pool. You know Madonna? This is apparently her limo. Who would have thought? See, look, it even says Madonna. Isn't that pretty great? Another thing of Madonna's is that disco ball up there. This place has a bunch of memorabilia from different people. It has like that motorcycle, that car over there, the Madonna car. And then similarly, the thing that I showed earlier, which was the other car that I said I would have drove. And we can't forget, something that I can't access, but I do find to be really cool, is the casino. I may not be able to go into the casino, but I do find them to be very cool. I love all the machines and the lights and the feel. It's a good place. Oh yeah, also, did I mention that the reason the limo looks like this is that those are all reflectors on top of the limo? Okay, I just looked. Apparently it's not reflectors, but tile sequence. Doesn't matter, it looks like reflectors. So to get around this resort, you have to use a type of trolley system because of the amount of walkways and areas there are. So you have like tiny little cars driving about, kind of moving around the big walkways. So then you end up going on one and going around. There's golf carts. It's a pretty cool place. I'm also using a walkie-talkie system with some of my family members to get in touch with them because it'll get annoying to call everyone every 5 minutes. Actually, I know a good code name. I'll go by Mr. Clean. They wanted a code name for me so we'd know who's talking, and I knew the perfect name. Yeah, we're going. Where are we going?
Pool.
We're going to the pool. Do you want to be part of the video? Make a loud noise. Okay, good enough. Make a monkey noise. Good job. I forgot to mention, the resort is essentially on a beach. I can only imagine the fun things that will come up in the video with. Maybe I'll dig another big hole and get into it, who knows. I'm not realizing how much of a nightmare this is gonna be to edit. I already think I have like almost a minute of footage yet from today, and this is day 1 out of 7. And I guarantee the farther in we go, the more footage I'll get each day. We arrived at the kiddie pool, and well, I don't know what we're doing now, but it should be fun either way. I should have brought my waterproof phone case, but I didn't, but with that, I will come back in a bit and give an update as to what has happened here. I was on the beach and I found something incredible. He may be dead, but I don't care. I'd like you to meet Albert. We went swimming for a bit, but now we're getting lunch and having food, and we're having a good time.
I got this chocolate cake thing, and I really gotta say, it's really, really good.
After eating some food, I'm going on a tinier little adventure, a little excursion back to the room with my little brother. I don't have a name for you. What should we call you in this video?
Floor goblin.
Floor Goblin. So Floor Goblin and I are heading back to the room, but the only issue is that, as I said, this resort is over 5 million square feet. And even though that's not just the space that the buildings are, it's still a ridiculous amount. What? Hello! Sorry, somebody called me, but we're waiting for a trolley now because the resort is very large, and although it may not be the livable area for the whole 5 million square feet, it's still a bunch. Anyway, we're now on a trolley, and we're gonna have to go back to our building, and that's the way that this whole thing works. You just go on trolleys around to places. You know, I just realized they have a wave pool thing here. I can never point to things. They have a pool that you can go on boogie boards and go. You just go the wave. It's that. We've arrived back at our building, and now we just have to go up the stairs to our room. So we are nearly there. And now we are back in the main building, about to eat dinner. I know this has been mainly eating for this whole time, talking about food, but honestly, I haven't been able to record most of the other stuff because I've been swimming. Anyway, that's a big Christmas tree right there. What do you think?
Pizza. Hey, did I ever tell you that my favorite dessert ever is tiramisu? Pretty good.
After getting out of the restaurant, it was we ended up going and doing this VR thing that they had, and I realized I'm pretty good at Beat Saber apparently. We're now outside doing a type of dance party type thing that they were hosting out here. It's a good time. It's a good time. You know, we're you know, it's a dance party, so you know you're doing the dance thing. You know dancing. I mean, I don't dance, but I mean, to each their own, I guess.
It is day 2. I just woke up, and even though I don't know what we're doing today, it should be fun regardless of what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna start off the day same as normal. We're just gonna go get food and then do whatever. I think I'm actually only gonna record the bits that are important, such as stuff that I see on the way or anything like that. So I'm gonna make the video shorter that way, because this is gonna be over an hour if I do the same thing every single morning. You know, one thing I never realized, that this resort apparently has a tiny mini golf course. Who would have known? We just came back to the room so we can get changed and go to the pool, so we go down to the trolley. It's now like 4 hours after you went swimming. We're going to eat dinner now. So after a hearty meal, Floor Goblin and I are going down to the main building, which is like a mile away. And, well, not that far, but it's a far away thing. And we're gonna go get a pizza for my other brother who's feeling under the weather. He's fine, but he's feeling under the weather. See, he's under the weather because he's underneath the clouds, which are like up there. It's like a joke, you know that? We're back on the trolley. You know, I've got to say, I may have taken a bit because it was a bunch of people, but that was probably the nicest waiter I think I've ever seen, because they actually weren't supposed to like box or bag up the pizzas because they didn't have boxes, but the guy was like, you know what? You're my friend, you know, so I'll let you do it. And then he did. He put them in aluminum foil and he gave it to us and he said, have a great night. You guys are nice. And I said, thank you, because the guy is a really nice guy. So shout out to whoever he was. I don't know his name, but he was a good guy. We finally ended up getting back to the room. That last clip was filmed like 3 hours ago. I ended up having to... my brother was sick. It was like sun thing. He didn't put on sunscreen. It's fine. You'll be fine in a day or two. We're just gonna kind of, you know, hang out for a while. It's like
11 at night, doesn't matter, we're all good. Good times all around. I'm now realizing how long this video is going to be, and I would split it into multiple parts, but I think it would be funnier to just have it as one huge video, so that should be awful to edit. Regardless, though, the day went off without a hitch aside from the whole sickness thing, but I mean, it was nice to hang out, though I am realizing I'm gonna have to speak a lot of Spanish from here on. I really am not that good at Spanish, but hey, we'll try. I never really mentioned, but I'm in the Dominican. I don't think I ever actually said that. We're in the Dominican Republic currently, so I have a great time. So we just woke up. It's the beginning of day 3, and get this, we're going off-roading today.
What? We have begun our trek. We are on our way to wherever we need to go. And now we depart from the resort and into the countryside. Epic. Welcome to the jungle. We have entered the trails, so now we're going along those, so that should be fun.
I'm aiming for the bumps.
You're aiming for them? Here we go. All right. Like that movie, what's it called? Jumanji? And off we go! So we've stopped and we're like right at a beach. So we're at the beach right now, and although it may be hard for me to get down here, I will go down here because down past here there's something absolutely amazing. Coconut. That's right, my friends. Wild coconuts all over the beach, including the wild plastic bottles of the human race. Now back to off-roading. Wow. Between the trees. Half of these clips are just gonna be me screaming. Difficult? Stabilizing a camera while on an off-roader.
Yeah.
And that pretty much sums up the off-roading experience. After off-roading, we went down to the pool for a bit, and then we went out and got dinner at some Mexican restaurant. It was pretty good. And now we are back at the room, and honestly, I'm gonna quote a kid here. The ham sandwich is good for you. Just some random kid walks up to me while I'm in a cafe, and he points at the thing in the sandwich inside the glass, and he says, "Hey, that's good for you." And then he walks away. I don't know who he was, why he was there. He didn't even eat at the cafe. He just walked up to me and said that and left. Anyway, let's cut to tomorrow when I'm gonna be at a spa and doing horseback riding. That is a lot of cats. And this is a big dog. Oh, hello there. It's just me with a horse. iguana. Big horse. And off we go. Well, you know, we're in the water. Oh. It seems we've come to a standstill. Never mind, we're up and moving again. Oh, hello. You know, I'll be honest, these are definitely dogs. Oh, we're moving. Oh, we're going. We're going places. Oh, we're doing the big horse right now. Thank you, birds. Now we're back on the road. This is the new Corvette. It's a relatively popular model of car on this type of road. Oh yeah, these babies can reach a top speed of who knows what. They're pretty quick. Who needs a speedometer when you've got a saddle? This thing's got nitro. We are at least going Mach 2 right now. Oh, gorgeous. We are entering the wetlands. And now we're entering the dry lands. I just told him that I'd beat him, and then he just went rocketed in front of me. I can't believe this. Oh, it seems I've beat him again by about 3 inches. Not again! Oh ho ho! Look at this. Come on, bud. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Now we're up in the very front. I am infuriated. Literally, my one goal is to beat him, and he is just all the way up there. My horse just refuses to go faster. I am so mad. There is a guy literally standing on his horse. Quit horsing around. In other words, no horseplay allowed. I can't believe it. I think I'm gonna win. Oh, I certainly am. El gato. Anyway, after that, we ended up riding back home, and the problem that I had was that my phone was on 1%, 2% the entire time on the way back, so I couldn't have filmed any of the stuff on the way back. That doesn't matter. I did the massage thing, the spa thing I was talking about. I couldn't bring my phone in there because it's very humid, but that was great. Anyway, we're going off to dinner, I think, and then after that we're doing an escape room. I'll see if I can get any footage from that, and if so, I'll snap my fingers and it'll go over to that. If not, I'll snap my fingers and it'll go over to probably tomorrow or something. Oh, and I certainly got no footage of the escape room because we can't have phones inside, but you know what we are near? The Kids Bop experience. Anyway, today we're going to swim with the dolphins, I think, so that should be pretty fun. I'm hoping to get at least 1 or 2 videos from that, so that should be fun. I won't be the one recording since obviously I'll be in the water, so I think someone else might be on the outside recording for me, so good time.
If I got a dollar, if I did that, I'd have like $12.
I'm so.
I'm going to give some context as to what's going to happen. See, they did not let me record inside the dolphin place because they always want you to get the pictures that they have there. So instead, I'm going to be narrating these images that were taken by the people so that you don't have to just see random images flash across the screen. So let's begin starting right about now. This is me with a dolphin, and this is me next to a dolphin. This here is me with a dolphin, and this is me with a dolphin, and this is also me with a dolphin. This is me getting pulled along by a dolphin. This is me getting pushed by a dolphin. This is me getting pushed by a dolphin part 2. And right here, this is, this is me getting pushed by a dolphin part 4.
We're back at the hotel and, typical business as usual. Merry Brimstone, everyone. It is the final day, and it might be one of the longest. We're going on a very large zip line in a bit, and it's about a 5-hour excursion, so I'm assuming it's going to be a very large one. I got food this morning with Floor Goblin over here, and we're going to go in a little bit, and it's going to be a good time. Hopefully my phone lasts all throughout the whole thing. It'll be good. Bus. G2. I don't know for certain, but I doubt I'll be able to bring my phone onto one of these things. And this is where I made my mistake. I actually could have brought my phone onto it, but chose not to because I didn't think I would be able to. But instead, someone in my group brought their phone and they actually recorded video. Some of it's vertical, some of it's horizontal. Either way, the footage is still there. So that's what I'm going to be keeping in. I am sad that I didn't bring mine on because I could have gotten some good footage. But regardless, I do have some stuff that will be pretty nice to see.
Watch out, Penny. Yeah!
How's it going?
Pretty good. Zipline.
The wave, the wave.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos.
Alright, the race between me and my uncle. We are getting strapped into the zip line as I speak, and it was a great time because I actually did win, but he also won. And here's my reasoning as to why I say that. He won in terms of getting to the platform first, and I won in terms of speed. I ended up getting down there first in terms of the, speed of everything, but he actually ended up beating me because after, you see, we're going right now, we're going, there we go. And he actually ended up getting there first because of the fact that he had the better arms to pull himself with. Because at the end, we didn't actually make it all the way to the end. He ended up just kind of pulling himself along as I had to do, and he got to the platform first. It was a great time, but, you can see us going. The zip line was pretty big, 2,600 feet, I believe. It was a big zip line, the biggest one they had there.
Oh my god. Why is it like horses? Limp. And after that glorious zipline experience, we are now about to eat dinner, and this will be the final thing that we pretty much end up doing in terms of stuff on this trip, because tomorrow we leave at about 12, I think, and our flight is at 3, and we have a connecting flight, and then we properly go home. Dinner. After a hearty meal, I have realized something. This hotel is the definition of the labyrinth from the Greek myth. We were just walking one direction, now we're turned around. We literally walked in a circle while walking in a straight line. Laser tag.
To do teams or separate? What do you do?
Teams, okay?
What? So teams.
You don't have 4 players? Yes, you have 4
No,
players.
we have
No, we have
3.
3 players, 3 players.
Oh, so you
I
play
like
with
this
them.
color.
Wait.
What color are we?
Wait a
We're gold. Does it matter what color?
Yes.
Time for
Oh
the
my
second
God, no.
game.
Boss, there's power-ups right here. Stay in the power-ups.
What?
This is the power-up.
5,
Shut down.
4, 3.
Wait, don't shoot yet.
Here's Floor Goblin against my uncle. We can see who wins. Floor Goblin and I are now going head to head. Wow, I don't even have to try. No! No! Oh my god! Ah! One more to win. wraps up the vacation at the Hard Rock Casino and Resort. Honestly, that was such a great time. I had such a good time going through all of that. Those zip lines and everything, and everything, the off-roading, the horses, it was all such a good time. I really enjoyed it. But, honestly, I think overall it was a really great time. But one thing I've learned from it is 1 week can go by both very quickly and very slowly simultaneously. At the same time, a week can go by super quick, but also seem it goes by slow in the process. But honestly, I could not have had it any other way. I'm not gonna say, oh, the video's far from over, because it's nearly over. I'm gonna record the process of going back over to the airport, connecting flights, and then going home. So, that's always how it is. So I'm probably gonna record a few clips in the morning, and well, let's be honest, it's gonna be just the same old stuff that it was in the beginning. Several hours from now, and downstairs we go. We are now downstairs, and we are going to bring our luggage over to the front so it can be brought over to the airport with us. It's gonna be a good day. Airport security. We're at the airport store before we go on the flight, and I have found the mother load of Toblerone. Though I'm getting Mentos, an absurdly large container containing 8 rolls of cola-flavored Mentos. Anyway, we went and got some food, and now we are about to board the plane. On the plane. Escalate, accelerate, de-escalate. I am the luggage man. We are on our way. We've stopped to get food while we're waiting for our next flight, so good time. And now we board. We have arrived, and now to drive back. And now we are back. It is a couple days later. I got lazy with my editing and didn't edit for a bit, but we have returned. And I gotta say, that was a pretty fun trip. I don't have any other thing to say because I pretty much already covered that in the video, so that essentially does it. That was around a week of being in the Dominican. It was, in short, a good time.